Got my shotgun back. See if I be drum mags. Oh, oh, I took a fucking 5 out. Piss sick. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Very good. How was you? Anything happening? I'm good in life, but not good in Dayz terms, like we've just been raided. It's not the end of the world, but it's always a bit of a bummer. So, I'm just on the scavenge after being raided. Yeah, it's on PS4. It's on a private server as well. It's added loot and shitloads added wolves to it as well. It's quite good. Just means if it goes quiet player-wise, you can still never quite relax. Gotta watch your back for wolves all the time. Yourself, what do you play on? PS4, Xbox, PC? All of you. Yeah, there you go, Matt Smith. Put a message, he's the server host. I should be saying the name actually more, advertising it. Nope. Don't want to get up there. Feels a little bit glitchy this tonight. I'm getting PS4. Yeah, well, I mean, Matt plays on PC. I haven't yet. I've just got a laptop. But Matt says it's better. Obviously, I can imagine with the menus and the inventory, it's be a lot smoother on the PC. But it's a cracking game for the PS4. That's the way I look at it. You know, the consoles always struggle, and I think kind of the platform they've got with it. Yeah, there's always more you can do on the PC, but it's not bad. The PS4. PC is so much better, to be honest. I have both, yeah. All friends on PS4. Well, I hope you're not classing me as a friend, mate. Just joking, Matt, you know I love you. Magsy, 10 round. Don't be silly. Here's the expansion server. Yeah, that's the thing with the PC. Like, not just in game, you can get all sorts of different scenarios and servers and setups, can't you? Variety is the spice of life, Matt. The thing about PC is that the inventory actually works. Aye, exactly. I'll pick that up. There's a base on this server around this town, around Zelenogorsk. You know, I don't want to give too much details, but yeah, we're around this town. But yeah, it is what it is. I had 3 3 gates or fences for people to have to get to get to it, but they succeeded. Probably Americans or something, working on opposite clocks. Well, there's 4 in the base together. There's Matt, who's on the text there. You can see who runs the server. And we've also another 2 lads who have been long-term friends with Matt. But it's just me. I'm on a late shift, so I'll be on for the next couple of hours, picking up these KMs for Matt, which I'm sure he's rubbing his hands. I just thought I'd come down to base, grab some stuff, and then I might head up and have a bit of fix on, which I suppose will reveal the location. But I think, I mean, I've heard people say on this game you always end up getting raided eventually. Obviously it depends on how busy your server is, but it's never really happened to me before. I suppose I haven't had bases on it for very long. I'm running out of space here. So I think the key is next is just multiple bases. Spread your stuff out so if you get raided you can move around and be Dayz gypsies. Butt stocks. What about you here, JP? Where do you settle on the PC? You got a place you'd like to build a base, or do you not have bases? That's your story. I've got a feeling there's a zombie in here, isn't there? Where's my sword? Oh. Oh, it's fucking there, man. Oh, he must be outside. I think I left a couple of drum mags on the base, so I think it was about 2 in there. It's one of the big barns. You know, you get the big barns with the 2 big sliding doors and 2 side doors. We just kind of put 3 gates either side. So it's half hidden away. It's quite hidden from completely, really, from the outside. So someone must just come along seeing it. They must have had a bit of planning, like, because to have to get through 3 layers. It's not exactly an easy effort these days. I can hear the slavering bastard in here. Not the magazine. Industrial building, that's half built. Is that the big red one? Or is that, it's like a half concrete building. And it's like several floors and some open walls and closed ones and stuff. Because I think we've considered both at one point. Frag. Yeah, the half concrete building, yeah. I think there's a few of them, isn't there? At the same time, I think there's a massive one northwest. I don't know if there's others. Where did I drop that bag? I'm sick of pulling that magazine out now. Missed. Missed. Ooh. You tit. You got yourself stuck on a roof, mate. Yeah, the concrete building, that'll probably be good, like, you've got some height to it. That's the only thing we kind of lack of in the barn is height, but I suppose once, the good thing is we... Ah! Fucking shit, we saw that. Fucking came out of nowhere, that bastard. Pardon my French. Yeah, we don't have height, but we had, fuck's sake. Stick 'em with a pointy end. Yeah, once we had the side doors blocked off, it's quite easy to block off, you know. There's loads of different options. I quite fancy, you can actually quote us on this. Is there a cave up north next to Tizzy? Or something like that. Someone says if you, I think you kind of take around the back northwest of it, there's a bit of a hill. And I think there's a cave, which someone said you can easily put gates in and it opens up as you get further in. I don't think many people know about it as well. I mean, it's miles out of the way, but it's, you know, if you're going off the idea of maybe having a few bases. Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers for the sub. Nice one. I tend to broadcast now and again, like. Yeah, there's a cave. Yeah, I thought so. That's maybe a good hidey hole, because not everyone's going to know about it, is it? I think we're going to have to go off the theory that everything will be raided eventually, though. I think I'm getting a bit full here now. Bags all over. It's a woman's dream. We'll take them. I'm not off getting you some KM mags, like. You just get the drum ones at the heli spawns, I think, don't you? Then throw the bag, you fucking show off. Right. The source tells me that there is a base in the woods. Just up here. So I'll check it out in case he's the culprit of the base raid. Is that comments on the coordinates? Oh, cheers for that. Nice one. Matt, take note of them coordinates. And if you fancy a base cave, then commence. That, oh, my battery's gonna die on my phone. I cheers that, man. I seem like a sound bloke. You should get yourself a PS4, get yourself on one. I know it's a bit of a... it's easier said than done, like. But I'm the same. If I went on PC, I'm sure it's got its benefits. Massively. But I've got no mates on PC for a start. I just haven't really played a lot of PC games, and them I have tend to be offline. Some old school building games and stuff, you know. Right, I'm going to leave that bag there. Hopefully it's still there when I get back. So I don't fancy carrying a bag up for someone's base. Yeah, get one. I mean, it's not like there's a lot I work with. There's after one as well at the minute, and you got a shock in the price because they never seem to come down in price. I got mine when they first came out, which I think was like 70 years ago or something now. Positive they were November 13. And yeah, I'm still paying 200 odd quid for them. Seconds. Find this base. Oh, I hate looking for bases in the woods, like, you just never know which way to look or run. I've been here before. It's just a tent, well, it was last time I was here. Oh, wolves! Ah, shit, here we go. Oh, I can hear a few of them as well. Here we go, boys. Make a break, I can just hear them, like. There's a barn on this road. I can do with a barn. Something. That's an idea. Use the pig as bait. Let's see if this works, if the wolves come. I'll probably have to get shots down in this field. Don't worry, pig. I've got your back if you've got mine. I might have lost them wolves, like. Come on, you'll come with us. Come on, in the woods. Do you like this trick, Matt? What do you do in a server full of wolves? Take a pet pig. Shame I couldn't put him on a leash. Right, this way, piggy. Can I direct him? Right. Space. Yes, I am gonna get lost. I mean, I say get lost. I think I already am. I've got company. And bacon. Potentially. 650 hours, Christ. I thought it was one of them signs on the tree. I've come way too far. Pig, we've come too far. Turn around. I feel like due south. There you go. Pig, you're coming in with us. Look at the pig in his face. See if I can get into his tent. See what kind of a herdsman I am. Hey, come back, come back. If this works. It's nearly it already. Oh, I thought he was got a charges there. Wow. Now this has been stocked up since. Oh, these bloody menus, what you doing? I bet you this is all shite, you know. KM with a drum mag. Was yours. Yeah, I've got you, man. Ah, that was a Viger. I've got drum mags, like, I'm not going to go mad for them. Yeah, it's all here. Of course, they'll have waited through the night, so they could be back any time now, like. You cheeky bastards. They might not hear us though with a pig, is it just a one tent? Right. I need a car battery for that little car we've got, because I'm going to quickly get some runs in here. Truck battery. I don't know if this is all our stuff, if there's just one tent. I was saying that he will have most of the guns and that on him, like, won't he? And with this having no walls, this would have been half raided, surely. This looks like it's just recently been topped up. But he must have quite a bit on him, because I had like LERs, the Tundras. Yeah, I had the one on us and one more in a barrel, possibly two. So there's a lot of guns missing, but there's a VSD in there, I've just noticed. But they could be carrying a lot of... He's probably got a field backpack in his hands full of his inventory maxed out. Knowing that there's no offence. Right, pig. I want you in the tent. And I'm not going to be happy until you get in. You lazy bastard. Come on, we're going home. Yeah, we know where he is. His cards are numbered. Right. This pig's gonna get me killed. But I like him. Come on, George. Fucking lazy bastard. Don't worry about the blur. Fuck you. The pig's too slow. It's too stupid. Must be that base or something somewhere. He's taking more than that. Yeah. Aye, possibly. I mean, that could be another one in that woods and more. I wouldn't know. How long have you played Dayz for? Sorry, I don't know if that's for me or Matt, but I'll answer it anyway. I've had it from when it was first came out. I got it as a free download, but I played it very little at the beginning. It obviously took us a little while to get the hang of it, and it's a hard game until you do. Right, I need to change. 24, 30. I've just got too much. Oh, my bag. Yeah, I didn't like it on the PlayStation as well. It was very fucking glitchy. And I mean, not just sort of, it's a hard game until you know what you're doing, really, isn't it? So. High playable, just. I hate it when things spawn in late on the graphics. Hi. That's what it feels like. I love this house, the fact that this is the only one that I know on the base, on the game. Because it's on the edge of the base, it gets its own sandbags in the archway. It's stupid, but I love it. Oh. Little zombie party going on over there. Map on PS4 is that Livonia. I've got the Livonia download. It's another download, and I think I can't remember how much I paid for it. I don't think it was very cheap, like possibly about 20 quid or something. But I've got it. I've only been on it once, very briefly. I see a lot of YouTube videos on it, but. LR rounds. They're like BBs. Not a big thing, yeah. Try train station for. Sorry, I'm not reading this. No, it's not a locked server. It's open. it's good. Matt's getting a nice balance to it. We had a bit of a barrel problem at the beginning, didn't we? But I think that's expiring now because the barrels seem like they're disappearing quickly. We had an overload of barrels, but now it's calming down, and there's a nice, good mixture of loot. But not too much at the same time. Intense eye, yeah. But I went on a spate with a few random items, didn't it? So I was just like kind of reporting back to you. Do you have any modded weapons on the server? I'll let Matt answer that because I don't actually know what's modded or what's just in hidden files. Because a lot of stuff is just there kind of ready for you, isn't it? Just needs added in. Then we've got the black tundras on it, which is a lot sexier than the wooden ones. PS4, just the vanilla game. Who's online? So you can get the 60 round couple. Yeah, aye. Yeah, KM drum mags, which you might have seen us pick up before. I've got one in my gun, one 2 or 3 double mags. Yeah, 3. Iron Viger as well, yeah. The bear killer. Well, there, GP, this is what we call home. And look what they did to our home, the bastards. Nasty, nasty bastards. At least they kind of raided her cleanly. Right. Yeah, it was nice. I had the outside walls barricaded, and then just like another 2 lines of fences, gates in the middle. Couple of platforms. Same on the opposite side, which obviously they've realised and not bothered. Yeah, just dump all this shite in here for now. Oh, if you come on, just help yourself to this stuff. Like I say, there's nothing really I need. I've got pretty much what I need on us until I've got a base secure. At least they left us with some stuff. Yeah, I had a Tundra and 1 or 2 VSDs in there. I've now just got 1 glitched bit of ammo. I had a USG and 3 magazines with ammo in here, so they've took the weapon magazines. I had an AKM with a drum mag in it and a spare one with some 30 round mags in here, which I've took a lot. That was an LER with about 10 mags and bullets. That was 2 or 3 M4s with loads of 30 and 40 round mags, but I had my doubles on it. And that had 2 Vigors and about 6 drum mags. So that hasn't got a battery. You got a battery or anywhere, Matt? Matt, I don't know if you dropped all your stuff off, but you've still got loads of tools in here. Loads of guns. They took all my bloody guns off us. No batteries though. Try the NVG. Try the NVG, but what? Take it out the NVG. No, car battery. Sorry. I was going to take this car to Raccoon Space now and grab as much as I could. But it's missing a battery. Steam. Is that the only car we have? No. There's another one, but it involves typing in locks, so I might just have to cut the stream a minute. Not that I don't trust anyone on here, it's just in case the video gets put on the YouTube account before I get the chance to remove it. But I could really do with securing the base first. Which one should I do first, Matt? Should I secure our base? Or should I sort the battery out, take the car to that base and grab as much shite as I can? You decide. secure it now, because we know where we are. We'll go wait for them. Yeah. We had a double, but he'll be back. Yeah. I regret leaving the base up. Yeah, we had coded locks on there, this one, and this one. Never mind. Shit happens there. What am I doing here? Right. Oh, please tell her the left we're splitting axe. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't read that right. Not coded locks, yeah. Number locks. What am I looking for here? Splitting axe. No, I haven't got one. You've got one, Matt? Or a hatchet. Hatchet. Duct tape. I mean, there's a ruined hacksaw being put in my barrel, so that's possibly something that's happening. Like, in fact, that's Jesus. I need to have a run down to his place because he had loads of building supplies. Get rid of some crap. Can't in 108, they have to break the doors of bullets. Grenades and melee stuff, yeah. I'm scared to leave too much now. Ahead, guys, good luck, Trev. Yeah, man. I haven't done anything yet, but I'll want to get some building tools, and then I'll at least get one gate up put for. It might just be a deterrent, but I'll do what I can, mate. Can it be on too late? We say I'll have to head to the Metro Centre tomorrow. Get some stuff for the youngin's birthday on Saturday, so. But yeah, take it easy, mate. Oh, come on, man, who gives a break? Right, building tools. Fuck it, let's go, 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 go. Yeah, will do, mate. Cheers. So I don't need a shovel, I just need a saw. Hacksaw. I had nails in there. Spare hatchet, some duct tape. Some locks. Or earlock at least. Yeah, JP, I've got some, I've long been putting some videos of Dayz on YouTube, but check my channel up now, you subscribe, there's a one in the fire station in this town, where our plan was to have a one-on-one with pistols. Just kind of like airsoft paintballing, you know, get hit, oh, hit, stop. And it just, you'll see on the video, it didn't even get started. Start getting zombies coming in, and then it ends up with me getting friendly fired in the face, headshot by Matt. Just bang, you are dead. I say, oh Christ. What was going to be a fun game just ended up going tits up. And there's a few video wolves I've put on there as well. Some massive packs of wolves, which just tends to be me running like shit on the roofs. But the good thing is with the wolves, we had bears on and turned up, but the bears are very glitchy. They were glitching through walls and glitching on top of roofs with and all sorts, so we decided try the wolves out instead. I kind of suggested to Matt, you know, saying it, give you that feeling of uneasiness. And it's good because they do glitch a little bit, but not as much. They're more forgiving when they do, with them not being as powerful. And on top of that, even if the pack's like, say, 50 of them, once you kill 3 or 4 of them, they all then turn and run, disappear. So you need to kill a few of them, you know. But they don't always howl, so you've got to keep watching your back. So if I'm a bit quiet, my wife's asleep above us, so I'm just trying to keep it down a bit. I don't mind waking the kids up, but I daresn't wake the wife up. How many people on server now? Oh, it's went quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including myself. I think we had about 10 on before there, but it's a little bit quiet again. It's usually quite a popular server. We've had it full at one point. And apart apart from like random slots in the day when it goes quiet, when there's just a few people on, it tends to be roughly as low as it is now, you know, like 7, 8, not much lower than that, so I'd say it probably averages about 10, 15 people on it. It was a lot quieter before Matt changed the files about, so it's another sign that he's got a good balance, because it's a lot more popular now. What we got for dinner? Bit of wolf steak. I always fall down these steps and hurt my ankles usually. So you're from the UK, whereabouts you from, like? Bloody beers again. By the base in the rain. That wolf stick doesn't seem to fill us up very much. Sprinting like, so it'll not last for very long, but just south of York, just south of York, yeah. I am in Asherton, just north of Newcastle. Yeah, York's a nice place. I used to go there quite a lot. I worked for DHL, and I used to have a run I had to do once a week, which was from the Nestle factory, I think. I think it was close to like a uni or college. What do we need? That's it. 101. Take these. Shotgun shells. 9x39s. That's my USG. That's my LAR mag. Oh, sorry, I'm Yep, we got the vision. Toon Girl Invasion. Yeah. It's popular York, like, I've been a few times, so it's a good night out. I mean, I haven't been in years, like, but I've been in my last a few times. What about you, AJP? Where are you from? If you're still on there. Right, someone I want the Mosen. Not the 74, I've got a name. I might pick it up. Tiger. have, I guess. I need... Oh, he hasn't got a... Oh, he has got a saw. That. Take some wire just in case. Got pliers on us. But don't need a shovel. Take the duct tape. And the lock. All these menus. Ah, the Geordie girls are mad, huh? Doesn't make the tech much to get their clothes off, like, because they don't wear any. You can have them, like, we've got too many of them up here. There's been loads of bother up Newcastle, like, already. With, the bar's being closed a while. People just couldn't handle it, they're going mad now. Did I pick up a USG? Yes. Ah, they're both mine, because that one had the silencer and there's the one without. The cheeky bastard. Right, let's get out of here. Don't hang about here too long. I'm just going to try one thing though. Which barrel was it? Building supplies. Belt skirts and high heels. Thin top, no bra, all in. No matter the fucking weather, wind or rain, hail or snow, winter high, exactly. Dirty bitches, eh? I've heard some stories from some Geordie lasses. I heard one lass, the lass I used to work with. She says that she went clubbing up the main street from where I live, and she met a guy, liked him, and she went out the club, into the back lane, did what she had to do, and then because the night was still quite young, they were like, "Oh, thanks, go back in, crack on with your night." Later on in the night, probably 3 o'clock in the morning, met another guy later, I like him, out the club, wanted it shut, didn't it do? Well, the guy was about to do the do at the side of the club, had his fingers in places, and then pulled out the used condom from the previous guy. And this lass, all this time, when she told us the story, was saying, "Oh, it's me mate, it's me mate." And then she came back later that day and went, "It was me." I was like, "Oh, you dirty, dirty woman." I would have went livid. Sorry if you're squeamish. Not even that wet. Thought it would have been soaked. Oh, there's some weathering. Classy, aye. Oh, she's classy. quiet. It's not even quieter. Good time to fix a base. It's weird when you get that run glitch where a character's running. Oh. A character's running, but, well, they're walking, but they're moving at running pace. What server is this? I'll show you in a second. Matt posted the full title on the messages further up earlier on. But it is, how do I find out? Does it tell you? Yeah, 200 times loot survival PvPE. It's Matt who's got some of the messages on the mate of mine on here. It's his server. Added loot. Massive packs of wolves on it. It's good. It's got a nice balance. 200 times loot sounds like ridiculous, but it's a nice balance. It's not too much when you're on it. Other than you're lacking in things, you tend to what am I trying to say here? I think we had one of each gun in the base, so now I've been raided. It's not the end of the world. We're just, you know, a few hits to the military base, and we'll be back where we are. Rules is there is none really. Matt used to have this server. It was less popular. He used to have it where it was you couldn't raid bases, all this stuff, etc. But I think as long as you're not directly cheating, you know, maybe he's using, what was that? A cow. As long as you're not using any glitching or you know, what's the word where you can duplicate items and stuff like that, which I don't know if there still is. But as long as you're not doing stuff like that, then I think Matt's pretty comfortable with anything, you know. He got rid of the whole non-base raiding thing and changed it to PvP, player versus element, by adding the wolves on, kind of being the added element as well. Zombie numbers are the same, but it really is good with the wolves, like it, because you can kill 3 or 4 of them, and even if it's a pack of 50, they'll disappear. But you've got to watch your back all the time, you know, it's never quite safe. Like now, even when it's quiet, not many players, there's like 3 wolf spawns up in these trees, so they don't always howl, so you've just got to watch your back and stuff, you know. But it's not locked or anything, there's no code, it's free for anyone to come and join in. It's good. I'll take you on the PS4 yourself, Ross. You possibly mentioned that, like, but I find it hard to keep up when I'm playing. See, like the top of the lamppost there had me fucking fooled. Yeah, the first rule about the server is you don't talk about the server. The second rule is you don't talk about the server. I just watched that last night, Fight Club. I don't know if you know what I'm going on about. Classic film. I want to play it for a few weeks, yeah. I had it when it first came out years and years ago, but I had already been on it a little then. And it's a hard game until you get the hang of it, but when you do get the hang of it, it's a lot easier, you know. It's just getting past that initial survival phase when you kind of spawn in, and then you get more and more comfortable, and then it gets to the point where you become more of a hoarder, and then you'll have a midlife crisis where you need to get rid of shit. And then you get raided and think, why did I get rid of shit? Yeah, it's a funny game. I like the fact that it can be so quiet. I find the lag is a pain, yeah. It's not great for when the PvP does happen. And that's kind of what I was just going to say, because it's so quiet, when you do come across someone, I think there's always a moment of hesitation. There is for me anyway. Which has probably had us killed a few times. In fact, we were raiding someone's base not that long ago, and the guy literally spawned in front of us, and I just stared at him and he shot us. I was like, what did I do that for? Have you thought, well, actually before we built this base, I had suggested building one in the apartments, and I even stored a barrel with some starting equipment in and stuff. So yeah, but then we decided, because this was our base before the update and the server wipe, we thought we'd just come back home and then maybe adventure out. I hadn't really gotten that far yet. But yeah, they raided a base, not last night, the night before, and it was basically a guy who had built a base on the apartments. I think I had some more planks here. Oh, there was some there. Didn't tell us even took my planks. Oh, listen. I got that glitched barrel again. You hear that? Barrel opening, closing. It's a right bastard, because I spawned in before and I was stayed still for like 10 minutes thinking someone's in the base. They're going through our barrels. When I realised it was a consistent time, it must be like a glitched barrel. The guy had our stuff. It was one of the apartment blocks where you've got to go up the ladders, then up the steps to near the top, and then up the short step of ladders onto the plinth, which takes onto the roof. And as he went up them last ladders, he had a gate right in front of them, and then another gate just a couple of feet behind that with barbed wire attached to it. So when you climb the ladder, you glitch through the first fence stuck between the two, with the barbed wire cutting you. So I kind of videoed it to show the guys, and we came up with the idea. I was at work when they raided it, but he obviously took my double mags and stuff. He left on my body, and then he killed another one of my mates who was in the apartment opposite watching him. He must have headshotted him, just died out of nowhere. So they had some of our stuff. They hadn't raided our base, just off our body mainly, but double mags and stuff. But we'd already raided the guy's base previous, and he's OCD. Everything's in a perfect line. He's got like mass amounts of... He had medium tents with a barrel, a sea chest, an ammo box, and a protective case in each medium tent in the exact same position, and he had about 25-30 medium tents lined up in the same barn as us, just covering all the way down one wall, down the other wall. It was unreal. He probably had half the bloody inventory on the game, to be honest with you, so we raided him, and then he'd moved his base to the apartment block. So the lads went up with a pair of pliers, basically landed in the barbed wire, cut the barbed wire with the pliers, healed themselves, and took loads of tools and just smashed the gates down. And luckily the guys weren't online, so they went through his OCD barrels and took what they could, mainly M4s, AKs, a couple of snipers, magazines. people like a fucking spooky eye. I mean, the lads called me OCD compared to them. But because what I like to do is, yeah, where am I? This is my tent. I like to have. I mean, it's just logical to me. I wouldn't call it OCD. So it's a bit like me. I do with all my tents. I mean, we do. We put barrels in large tents, but I like to sort my guns out like I had, like I said before, I had my VSD in there with mags and ammo, and then an M4 and another with mags and ammo, just so I can kind of think, right, what am I carrying? My M4, and then say, right, I need magazines, I need ammo for that. I've got plenty for my Viger. It just makes it easier when you're scavenging, I find. But it's all gone now. What am I doing here? Right. I love you. I love you. Drop you down. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to get some sleep. Yeah, I met. I finish work at 11 o'clock, so I'll be back on at about probably just before 11:30ish. I'll be out for a couple hours again. I'm just going to fix this first gate and then log off, to be honest with you. But it's been nice meeting you anyway, mate. And you'll have to do as you said, get yourself a PS4 and get on. It's, it'll be worth it because it's, you know, I was the same. It's a good game, but until you've got a good group of lads with, it makes it a lot better when you do have, you know what I mean. So get yourself on and we'll get some bases built and get some action happening. Same with you, Russ. Get yourself on, and you know what, we'll find her. This is what base will be hanging around here probably. I'll drop us a message and we'll meet up. But yes, have a good night here, JP. I need a couple more logs, don't I? Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds, lads. I need to go and put my daughter to bed. She's up for some reason. So I will... I'll just drop in this corner because I shouldn't be long. I'll go and watch the stream tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. When you have a group. Yeah, let's do it. See you soon. Yeah, not a problem. See you later, mate. Good night. And I'll be back in 2 minutes, lads, once I sort my daughter. Still alive anyway. Yeah, I just might do. I'm in a server that keeps having ceasefires. Keeps having ceasefires. What do the... Like put a message on saying do not shoot. Do I have a split axe here? I'm all over the place here sometimes on this game. Okay, 101. Oh, just dump all this in here. Damp it. I'll be here all day sorting shite out. Why did I pick up them? Didn't want them. Yeah, what do you mean by a ceasefire, Russ? Like I say, are they just saying like no killing each other, or no shooting for now, or do you have allocated times for PvP? I know there's a few people do it like that. Let's get chopping. 10, so only need 2 logs. If I make a base, these pine trees, I've got that kind of barky look to them. You can get 2 logs off them without the tree falling down. I didn't even pick up a hacksaw, did I? Oh, did. And the benefit of that obviously is the tree not coming down. Is that someone walks past, let's see a tree on the ground, they think, oh, someone's been building a base, and therefore explore the area. But if you chop it so the tree doesn't fall, people don't know any different. You see, not that one, not them ones, not them. These pine trees. You might know these things, like I know you said you've only been on a couple of weeks. You use the watchtower bug. What's up? No, what's a watchtower bug? We've had watchtowers disappear on more. I don't know about a watchtower bug. And when you said rules earlier, we use so we don't use with we'll use like a car to jump onto, like for example, I'll show you actually, I'm going to get our base. These barns, or anything which has got a gap above the door, I know we've got barbed wire on ours, but we've raided bases in the past where we'll pull the car up to the gate, snip the barbed wire off if there is, and climb over the gate. That's, you know, that's allowed. When I say no glitching, you can glitch through things like that, but as long as it's not like, you know, just multiplying items and stuff. Put a watchtower down, drop 4 logs in, and then you can pick up. Drop 4 logs in, and then you can pick up. All 4 more. Oh, right. Oh. Never knew that. No, I did not know. That's worth knowing though. didn't know, but yeah, I'll definitely try that one in the future. I think I should have I've got enough for a gate here, like, I'm just going to put one in the night. I might be on a bit later tomorrow. But like I say, I've got to get up early-ish for the kid's birthday. I feel like I'm having to double tap everything on this game tonight. Doesn't want to do it first time. Yeah, the cars are, I think, I'm not sure if the spawn rate's been moved up, but possibly, because it seems like there's plenty on. But the cars also spawn in complete, so obviously the only thing you've got to do is put water in the radiator, but Matt's also started putting water bottles in the boot to spawn in with them, as well as the sword. So if you want the sword, that's where you find them in cars. Which I love, because it's not always, but if you're aiming for the head, it's a one-hitter with the zombies, which is good. And just full water bottles, so you can pour it straight in the radiator and you're off. So yeah, plenty of cars. I thought, what's the point in being tight with the cars, because they're fucking glitchy bastards anyway. We've found loads of them on the side of the road, just smashed in lampposts where people's obviously glitched. Yeah, fuck it. You know what we'll do? We'll finish these gates. Why not? What am I doing here? Bag. So what did we use there? I had... Is it a 60 max? No, this one is... I think it's... can't tell from here. I think it's 32. Or 60 max cars are you on about? It's a 32 slot server, if that's what you're asking. Is it a 60 max car? If you're asking about cars, I don't know. I don't know if there's limits on it or... Right, just fixing the bottom, so I shouldn't need a lot. In fact, how many planks do I need for the bottom of there? I've used half the nails. I had 32, there's 16 left. There was 9 planks, I used 4. So it must be 6. 6 for the outer layer and 4 for the donations or sub. Or isn't Matt bothered? No, I don't think he's bothered. No. Right, what we're getting here. Couple more logs should do that. See what happens. line as well, though. Now if I was to chop that tree again, it would now fall down. One, two logs and stop. I had a watchtower kit, but since we've been raided, I'm not sure if it's still there. Oh mate, it's not that far for these anyway. I'll just take them across here. Can I get any more? No. No, I should have tried your trick there as well, but no mate, it's just here. It's a good thing I'm woods on the back of your base. Right, let's get these gates in. Finished there. Put that back in there. Get some more nails. Yeah, I had this before we had the update and the server wipe. This was my base, and the other lads were down at a tiny barn further down into town. Squeezed in the three of them. I met them on the coast somewhere and we just kind of became mates. And then when I restarted, I was like, look, why aren't you in here with me? I've got this massive barn to myself. I had the same layout. So we're all squeezed into here, but we're definitely going to build some extra bases around the map. Oh, repair upper wall. Oh. Found it, the wall's damaged. What? 13? Oh, I've only got 8 nails. Alright. So you can now repair them once you add, I presume, nails and planks to them. Which I think shows that he's been using explosives, because if he used melee, he would probably just damage the bottom, wouldn't he? He or she. The building side definitely needs to be expanded. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, I mean, I've got a video on my YouTube channel actually of us on Fallout 4, which I know some people like, some people different, but you know, it was similar to a certain degree, but you had extras on that. You know, once you'd built your base, you could put light, like, I mean, you get flood lights on this, but they're not very good at all. You know, just them quirky extras, and I think there's plenty of other things if they put their mind to it. They could. I suggested once to someone I would like to see sandbags, where say you get like a pack of 10, 50, and you've got to have a shovel. You've got to be at a beach to fill them, and you could maybe like once you fill them, they would like maybe take up one of these cubes or something, or and it's just an extra layer, so if someone damages your fence, they've then got that to go through. You know, played a lot of No Man's Sky just for the building. Yeah, I have played it, but I've seen obviously videos, and it does look amazing for that. I like me building games. I can spend ages. I mean, I built all this base pretty much myself. The other lads were they were logged off. I need some more logs. Surely just one. What have we got here? 16. It's Neil's, man. Tit. Use the glitch build. Big time in No Man's Sky. I mean, I wouldn't know what the glitch is like. I haven't seen it that advanced. I've just seen the odd video of people building and stuff, but apart from the building side of it, was the game any good? Or was it just worth the building? I used to use a glitch on Fallout as well for... You had like a limit of amount of things you were allowed to build on each settlement. I think you done something where you put something in your workshop and X squared at the same time, and then dropped it back in, and it lowered your limitation. It's weird. Right. Touch them. Don't know why I picked them up. Put them back on. And let's see how much it takes to repair this. I've still got planks left. 4, didn't use that much. So it is now very kiddie, and the glitch builds aren't as good, right, as it used to be. I take it the glitch builds made the game better. Without them it would be shitter. You get games like that, like, are just overruled by really young lads and lasses on it. I use 1 nail and 1 plank. It's quite good for repairing them. Doesn't use a lot of resource. Just getting the pods to do what's there. Not intended to do, right. presume like just put them in places where they're not meant to be, and double stacking and things like this. And I presume you can do it for aesthetically, just to make it look nice, and also the advantage to make things stronger or safer. Right, 2 locks in there. That's good. Statics, yeah. It's still the same with Fallout. Yeah, it was all stuff, no advantages, just put things where you wanted them, really. I used to always argue and think, well, why can I not do that anyway? Right, I'll be 2 seconds, sorry. I'll just have to cut you off a minute. Right, sorry. I think I am done here. Yes, done. I'm gonna end the stream before I put the locks on. Just like I say, because the video will go on at stupid o'clock in the morning, and I don't want people taking advantage of that. It's got nothing to do with you or anything, so don't take it personal. But you should get yourself on, Ross. The more the merrier. Even if you don't want to settle in the same base, you could be a neighbour. And yeah, I'm off. Maybe I'll catch it tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Like I say, get yourself on the server, and we'll like I say, we'll sort something out. Have some fun on the game. That's the name of it there, top right corner, 200 times loot survival PvP VE. It's open to anyone, it's not locked. Like I say, it's a nice balanced server with added wolves. Ooh, yeah. But that is me done. So yeah, you take it easy as well, mate. Thanks for the company, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. Good night.